ESPN Bet's Erin Dolan is here to make the moves for you that you need to make. Got to give you props. 3 for 3 last week on this program alone.
Thank you.
I think overall,
no pressure.
Would you say 11-1 overall last week?
I don't know. We don't need to throw records around because,
then
the expectation's real high.
All right. So we're going to start with
Set the bar low.
Start with the Birds. Start with your Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 6 games without an interception this season. Are you betting on that trend continuing or no?
No, I think he throws a pick in this game. Now, he has 5 interceptions on the season, and 4 of those were in the first 3 games. So you're actually able to get this at plus money, which is important. But he's going against the Rams defense that has 10 defensive interceptions to start the season, which is tied for the 6th most. Not to mention high risk, high reward. The Rams allow the 3rd most yards per attempt, but they're also 4th in pressure rate. And we know when Jalen Hurts is pressured, he's not as good. So I do believe he will end up throwing a pick in prime time tonight, despite me being, of course, an Eagles fan.
1 pick does not a loss make.
No.
Let's stick with the
you
quarterback.
Can win and have a pick.
Of course you get in the NFC.
Get Dak Prescott.
Well, maybe not if you're Caleb Williams. But, okay, listen, what's the play that you like surrounding the first overall pick?
All right, so we're going to Caleb Williams under 4.5 rushing attempts. Now, this is a number that he scored over last week. We're not going to worry about that because this entire season we've seen it at 4.5 because he's going against the Minnesota Vikings defense that ranks 1st in blitz. Not to mention they're going to pressure him nonstop. And I just don't think he's really going to be playing from ahead. So the kneel downs at the end of the game aren't really going to impact this. So I know this is a little bit more of a risky one, but Minnesota also allowing 3.1 QB rushes per game, which is tied for the 5th most, holding opponents, I should say. So I do think Caleb Williams will go under 4.5 rushing attempts for today.
Okay, that's rushing attempts. Be careful, not rushing yards.
Yes, very different. 2 very different things. Different markets.
Now, before you go, Niners are without Brock Purdy today against the Packers. So what is a Niners offensive move that you want to make?
We're going to go Deebo Samuel, longest reception under 19.5. Brandon Allen's going to be under center. Who is Brandon Allen? Let's be honest. He hasn't had a start since week 18. Don't laugh at me, Gary. Week 18 in 2022 with the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, I don't think he's going to be throwing deep. He hasn't so far in his career. So I wanted to look at some player props that correlated with what I think is going to happen in this game. And I really think they're going to lean on the run game, lean on a guy like CMC. So I do like Deebo Samuel to go under, longest reception, 19.5.
There it is. 3 for 3 last week, 11-1 overall. Download the ESPN Bet app now. That's Erin Dolan. Thank you.